Okay, hi everyone. So starting our stream earlier today at 8 and probably end around 10 plus. Okay, so first off I'll be doing some dailies. Okay, first let's do the world boss. What the? Hello, Amir. Looks like no music again. Oh wait, I think I muted it earlier. Hi Asherdo, good morning. It's evening over here, but nonetheless, good morning to you. Okay, so let's look at the dailies to be done today. Ancient Ruin, Boss Stamp. Using up the stamina. We'll just go for Padrigo. Okay, it's already 10 times. Then we need to do the Ancient Ruins. After doing the dailies, I'll do a merchantry, and you have time to spare. Maybe I'll do some arena, or I'll do some gacha. Morning, Mudupa. I did play a bit of arena earlier today, so I actually got to the master rank already, the 3,500 points. Hi, Zeroy. Good evening. There's a guy on your server using my name. For sure, that's not me. I'm not playing on the global. Okay, that's good. At least he's honest, right? Rather than it being a scam or anything. Zero, yes, I am from SG. Oh, we got the pet. The Ancient Ruin Boss pet. Random chance to get tier 1 to tier 6. All these choices are terrible. This is the best with 4 shadow knots. So I guess I'll be doing the Ancient Ruin again. CB is not much of a difference for me right now because my company started work earlier than that, working from home earlier than that. So I mean they are still allowing us to do grocery runs, right? So I think it's still okay. And ever since COVID started, my wonderful wife has actually started cooking also. So we've been dining in rather than out. Okay, I kicked him not because of the CP, but because he still did not get put himself in ready status, even though the shadows were ready. Yeah, you can't really control the RNGness of it, whether you get HP or CP special rush boss. It's really just luck. But rather than focusing on that, I think it's best if at least the chest roll was good, the multiplier. This is my farming set of skills, the same as... okay, so this is the farming set of skills. The first skill, the second skill, third, fourth. This for mobility. And finally this. I don't use this because the AoE range is quite disappointing, and for the amount of damage dealt per the animation, right, the DPS is rather low. This is a range skill that is really meant for PvP, likewise as the range grab, as well as the dash attack. So you only need 6 skills for farming on Lahn Awakening. Okay, 2000 to 8000. At least you got 8000. My worst result was I think 4x 30 for 30 boss stamps, right? I did 4 times of 30 boss stamps, and 4 times all 4 were 2000%. So that was terrible. Hard to... 现在多少度hard to... Okay, and that concludes the dailies for the events. Climate, 20, so still a bit away from this. Okay. Okay, we'll do some merchantry now. Musa succession on par with Huntress. Sounds about right, since both of them are not exactly at the top. They aren't. They are not. Musa might be in the top 5. Actually, no, Musa is not in the top 5. He doesn't make the cut due to Lahn Awakening. Okay. How many red items I got yesterday? If you don't count the number of orange accessories that eventually used to craft the red accessories, right? If you talk about red accessories just for Shakatsu, it was 2. Wait. Shucks, I'm a little late. So yeah, I missed the activities. They should be locked already. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Let's just move to the town. You guys should be, if you want to talk about class releases order, you guys should be getting Musa or Tamer next. Either one. Hi Asakura and hi Sinslaw. Lahn character, yeah, Lahn Awakening is really the best character in game now in terms of both PvE, GVG, and PvE. Her skills are all very fluid, especially in terms of like linking them up. There's no pause. Other characters, right, there is a slight pause. For Lahn, there's no. Okay, it's fine. No. No, Striker is actually the next class you will get after Musa and Tamer. I forgot to look at the map. No diff. Lahn is very late. You guys should be expecting to get Lahn. Unfortunately, I think somewhere closer to the end of the year. Because you'll have a lot of content to catch up on. I do need to buy something so as to ensure his relationship with me maintains at the 200. Let's buy something that I can immediately sell in the next town. Okay, 18%. This is same 18%. My silver getting low. That's because I put some silver pre-purchase for ancient accessories. Not a big issue. I'll get them back eventually. And even the silver I'll earn back also. We don't have much use of silver at the moment, so I don't mind spending some of them. And recently I also went on a round of doing the gear enhancement for my alternates. So that spends quite a bit of silver as well. Oh, and I was also doing the accessories enchantment. What's amity? Is amity the relationship or trust level with the vendors, the merchants? The other thing is I also have quite a lot of boss stamps boss rush tickets that I have changed but I have not used yet. So that will give me a significant amount of silver and the ancient gold coins as well. Which is part of the reason why recently you see me spending some Shaka2 coins as well, the ancient gold coins. Oh, okay. For that, right, the highest you can get is only 30 on the merchants. The way to get to 200 is really to do merchantry trades with them. So yes, go ahead and pump me up to 30 now. There's no real difference in the difficulty of it, future and versus now. Just give some gifts to them. It's very easy. Just go to each of the town, just pump them with gifts, and you will hit the maximum affinity. Don't bother doing the quest because that one is quite a waste of time. Of course, unless you are low on gifts, then yeah, you can definitely go for the quest. But you'll be better off spending your time farming for the gifts in the outer or in the farming itself, rather than doing their quest. Okay. Sorry, Khalid, I don't understand. I think that's Spanish. Yes, resources is mainly through workers. Sometimes you get the quests from your camp. Those give you, the one that asks you to spend stamina will give you resources as well. Oh yeah, because this card is like three tier, the highest tier now, so the number of horses is also a lot more. We have 3 horses. Let's just go to. Yeah, the price is too low for my liking. I think I need to make a video on branches. Generally speaking, right, for branches, you always go with. Let me just see if I can access it here. Okay. You always go with L for damage. You always go for L. You only use upheat when the skill has more than 5 hits. Otherwise, the chance of hit happening is not worth it. And for this case, the only reason I'm using hit because the other choice is Serret, and Serret is just crap. So that's why you see I have 3 L here. 1 Le Brief, 1 hit, both because it's over Serret. Now, for us, right, you can see from my stats, we can easily get 3 max. So that's what we do. We get 3 max. And our skill usually is split like this. Yeah. Hi Alexis, has blonde or blank. Ah crap, wrong medicine. Well, those max value is always 50. If you see it having higher than 50, it's because of the rune system. There is a rune that allows the increase of the cap for your branch damage. So for me, right, the only reason I'm using Ahit is because I only have Serret and Ahit previously in my rune. So this is the one. It increases the cap of my Ahit. I didn't get the L, otherwise I'll definitely be using the L. As you can see, previously I was using this Serret. So at least Ahit is better than Serret, so that's why I equipped. Then you may ask me why is it that I don't choose to use a yellow one but L. Simple, because I need the resonance effect of what I have now, where I get 73 attack and DP based on 3 red and 5 orange. If I use a yellow, what happens is that I will be getting this resonance effect instead, which is too much of a CP difference. I'm almost more than 50% done, and yet my wood chopping has only just cleared the first mission. Okay, this is done. Sarah is useless because what it mainly does is to increase the number of hits, number of enemies that you hit just by one. So it becomes too situational. Always about hitting a group. So every time you do a 1v1, the brief. Let's just. Wait. Oh, okay. So the other branches, right? I hit the brief, right? All of them, right? Words, regardless of whether it's 1v1 versus a group. So why would you want to use something that's situational? Use light gear. You can tell that I am using full light gear right now. This is the more of my gear are the world boss light gear. Okay, wait, it's blocking my view. Yeah. Red nose. Back. This is Muskan or Muskan. This percentage is really quite high. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's a better price than the village that I usually sell at. Let's check the other ones. Okay, it wouldn't make a difference. The price is changing. Actually, I don't need to click. I can do it from here. 41 versus 163, 436 versus 384, 30 versus 231. Okay, so we'll sell this. Oh, I even get to sell this at the next village that I would be selling at. Hi, Bagabuyo. No, you're not late. You're just slightly 20 minutes. That's all. Black Sun starts at 9, which is about half an hour from now. No, there is no way to increase the cap for attack speed and movement speed, but there is for the critical hit damage, which is through the something like the resonance effect, which basically everyone has anyway. I just did a bit of dailies earlier. Those ancient ruin, boss stamps, boss rush, I mean, and then I did merchantry. The amount of time you spend in merchantry isn't graded. The grading is based on the distance traveled as well. Okay, once I finish merchantry, I'll just go run through those 4. It's easier with that screen. I should not bought that. It's not for sale in the remaining towns. Okay, neither is this. We don't have any max level cap now. You'll get 1 at 80, and after that you'll be getting 1 after. There won't be any other cap after 70, then 80. Then the next one will be no cap because they make it so hard to level. Even Korea server right now is at level 94, I think. What? There's no food. Sorry, no activity here. In a sense, yes, food is your biggest determining factor, or rather your merchantry level, because your merchantry level is the one that dictates how much is the maximum food you can use in merchantry. per day. So that in turn affect the range of activities that you can do. So I hope you guys see this, right? This is a very big difference in terms of the profit I got. The previous item I sold for 436% plus this 53% is almost 500%. But if I did not do that trade just now, if I reach here, right, the best I could have sold was just a 363% versus 500%. So it's a huge difference here. So you gotta remember to check the prices as and when. I'm amazed the aspiration got cleared before the wood chopping. Which stat to enchant on gears? No, I have not done a gear enchantment video yet. But the general guideline is where you can get CP, you should always get CP. Only when you can't get CP, then you need to consider the other stats. I'll say no with regards to that question from Ian. For merchantry, how much silver do you think we need to prepare? So for your normal card, right, I'll say you need to prepare about... Okay, wait. I will explain this to when I do the last part, the ending screen, the conclusion screen for the merchantry, which is very soon. Quite unlucky, we didn't get any black pearls during this run. No, I need stone resources now for crafting cron stones. I think I have enough food to travel back to the town that's in the next continent. Okay, let's do it. Full yellow workers morally. Lahn, honestly speaking, was about 1 year. Close to 1 year after launch. Which is why I've been saying that you guys will get it about the end of the year. Definitely the last quarter. Okay. Okay, so we can end the run. Okay, so generally speaking, right, this is the system that you are graded on. So the amount of silver you are buying, the amount of silver you sold, then the items you sold and the silver that you got from selling, and then the next one, the third one here is the activity, the number of activities you have done, and the fourth one is the number of distance, the amount of distance you have traveled. So this is how you are graded for merchantry. Now the question on how much silver you need for preparation. So my cards right now is at a, can't remember 400% or 800%, but generally speaking, typical amount that we spend on buying right now is 1 billion. So if I were to go and look at my card, the amount I can buy is 800%. So for you guys, you can buy at only 100%. So divide by 8, 1 billion divided by 8, that is the amount of silver you should prepare, which is 125 million. But then again, I am at level 100 of my merchantry. When you guys start, right, you'll be at level 1. So your food limit will be something like 37k, I think. So you got to divide that further. So 105 million, if I divide further by, let's say 4. Yeah, 4. About 4. So that means that you need to have 30 plus million per run ready in terms of just the purchasing part. Total workers is 36 here. My camp level is 8. Yeah, 8. Let me send my workers to work. Do I have food to craft? Okay, let's have a break from crafting. We'll craft tomorrow. Necron stones. Definitely need these and this. It's weird, I got no music again in my base camp. Okay, so we move out. Okay. You should be getting merchantry quite soon, actually. Both the Path of Glory may be a bit more time, but merchantry, I think at least 1 to 2 months. Yeah, red is definitely better than orange 3 slot. You can't compare with the crystal that I have. The crystal that I have is very endgame. I'll do a video on whether or not to get red or 3 slot orange, because I think these past few days I've been getting a lot of questions on it. So probably I'll upload this video on tomorrow. I'll do a video and upload tomorrow. Double rate up. Oh, Shakatu double rate up is typically when they first when they introduce new items to Shakatu, new functionalities or new items to Shakatu. Other than that, they typically don't give double rate up event for Shakatu. So when they give you guys mystical 3 slot, they may give you a boost. This is my contribution level 68. I have spare 77 contribution points at the moment. I'm definitely not the highest in my server. After all, I did start the game 6 months late. Yeah, the loyalty will drop. You gotta keep them happy by giving them the like using stamina to praise them, and if they really drop too much, you have to give them gifts. Wait, what's this? Oh, I have to spend a bit more stamina. Nothing good, do they? Yeah, so as I was saying, if you clear the quest, base camp quest that requires you to spend stamina, you will get resource chests from it. As you can see here, but it's not much, just 600 each. Two is still not enough to hit level 10. I'll need another 2 more to hit level 10 at 98.15%. Unfortunately, we didn't get a skill book for this. Only 2 skill books wasted. Not too bad. Yes, you do get more boss knowledge from clearing the higher level boss rush. But it's only significant when you do a lot of boss rushes. As well. What should you start saving for BDM global version? Basically, right, use your, now that special boss rush is out, do your boss rushes only until you reach the cap in knowledge. Once you reach the cap in knowledge, don't spend any more of your boss rushes. Keep your boss stamps for the next events, or when they increase the cap. Likewise for Ancient Ruin, right? Once you hit the cap, don't do any more of it. Then make sure you keep a healthy amount of silver, as well as the residue and essence, because you guys should be getting the Gear Awakening. Actually no, they may team the Gear Awakening together with giving you Awakening classes. It makes more sense then. So you guys may not be getting the Awakening enchantment so soon. But they should give you guys the gear enchantment after plus 40 soon. So that would mean that you guys should save up on your Blackstones. Or alternatively, since your Blackstones are so expensive, you can just sell. No, for Taiwan server you don't need to use VPN. Auto side quests, no. Even now, currently we don't have auto side quests. Otherwise, you have seen me cleared some of them. You see, I still have some side quests that I did not do. This is the notification that there's a side quest that you can do. Okay, there's a 3-stop. Oh, I think I can do Tower Trials. Yep. So we just got a new Tower Trials this week's patch. It's really quite tough, even with this combined amount of CP, right? I can only clear up to level 56, and the maximum now is level 16. I can definitely sell my chalices and gold stuff. Not an issue. I don't save them particularly for any reason. I just store them till a long enough time before I sell them. That's all. I have a bit of time now to kill before Black Sun anyway, so I don't mind selling. Berserker is not too bad. It's better than Titan. Hi, Roderick. Huntress will probably be better for endgame because she does well in group versus group GVG. Sorceress to DK. Well, DK is fun, but Sorceress would be better in the end game. A lot? What do I mean by a lot? Like more than 1k? Yeah, more than 1k. Then you really see the knowledge difference. But again, you guys, the knowledge level right now is quite low, so maybe lesser than that you will see the difference. No, I'm definitely not F2P. I consider myself a slightly bigger dolphin. But definitely not at the whale level, because the whales that I've heard about is spending a lot more, a lot more. Okay, so I actually finished 5 wins for this chest, right? You get 5 of these chests per win you get in the rank arena. We're gonna go ahead and open them. I guess this is alright. The most important reward is actually the glory medal. The game is quite crab friendly to beginners now for Korea and Taiwan server, but yes, you do have a bit of a challenge in terms of catching up to, like, 20k plus CP. I don't spend that much compared to the wheels you have like BBDR and Serin. They spend a lot. I definitely spent much lesser than them. Oh, okay, so this is where the pet went to. So just now and doing the ancient ruin, right, I managed to get this, which gives the pet that looks like the ancient ruin boss itself. Let's see what tier we get. Oh my god, it's terrible, it's tier 1. Yes, 5 chests every day from getting 5 wins in the rank arena. Misty is only broken in PvP, but now she has been dethroned by what I'm using now, Lahn Awakening. Even the Mystic player, after trying out, there's a Mystic player in my guild, after trying out the, he's using it as a main. After trying out the Lahn Awakening, he also says that Lahn Awakening is definitely stronger in PvP. And by PvP, I mean arena. Okay, I probably can do a pet video next. Quite a bit of pet chests already. Destroyer is definitely above average in mass war. F2P players in our server now max CP is well ranging around 21k, hitting 22k if they're lucky. Yeah, I will make a best tier list eventually once I try out more of the awakening classes, because previously we had awakening, then we changed to ascension, but since then they actually buffed the awakening classes quite a bit, so it's only fair if I try out the buffed classes. Yeah, the wheels that I heard of in global is quite scary. I can tell you the wheels over in global, right? They have already spent more than the wheels in Taiwan. The wheels in Korea, I think maybe the Korea ones still spend more. I can tell from the resources that they have. I opened a box with white pearls in them. Is that a cash item? Yes. If it's white pearls, it's cash item. Typically, we get black pearls from other types of chests. So take for example the merchantry chest. These does give us black pearl. Actually, how many have I stored up? Maybe I can open the chest already. 1293. Okay, guess I have time to kill, so I open up the chest for you guys to see. No, Huntress is definitely not top 1 in Korea server, that's for sure. Top 1 has all changed to Lahn Awakening now. And even before Lahn Awakening, they were using Shy. Okay, so let's open the normal chest first, the yellow one. Oh, someone donated. Thanks, Torin. You have made the Hall of Fame as my first donator. Thank you. Really? They sold pets for silver? Wow. That was not a good move, honestly speaking. Because I can tell you guys, you need a lot of pets just to get the tier 5 and tier 6 pets. Its success rate is terrible. Actually, you're right, it's only a few minutes more till Black Sun. Okay, let me just clear my inventory a bit. I might not have time to finish opening the 1000+ chests, so I think we will stop here first. I'll open them later. Let's go and do the Black Sun first. So I go. Okay. Well, they are wheels, so I guess they don't mind spending that money. Black screen? Oh, okay, wait, hang on. So that. Okay, hang on for that. Okay, I think this should work now. To be safe, let me do this. Okay, it should work completely fine now. Yeah, there's a bit of a chat delay, sorry guys. I just saw that you guys were saying there's a black screen. So this should be fixed already. Best class to start would be the if you want for endgame, right, would be for okay now 263 would be sorceress or huntress. And maybe I should go join my guild mates for a while first. Yeah, sorry guys, I forgot I moved the game window just now to see who donated. Then I forgot that it affected the stream a bit. Okay, first off, let's set up my gear. Where's there no music again? It's so buggy. It's gonna be no music, I guess I have to put it on later. There's a desert boss now. Actually, you know what? Let me go and do the desert boss. I can always go back to the Black Sun after. Let people farm enough points for me to get it from killing. If you want to talk about group versus group, Ascension Sorcerers is better than Awakening. And you get to a town first. Which Lahn? Hi Hugo. Oh, the boss is right here. I got so many people already. Please land a hit. Okay. The thing about this boss, right, is that as long as you land a hit, you will get the rewards. There's no difference between who deals the more damage, but there is a difference between the getting the last hit. Okay, I will say let me change. Ascension DK cannot compare with Lahn at all. I can tell you that. Not possible. Okay. Let me just change to controller. And quickly catch up with the chat. Crafting 3 slot. I'll do a video on that. I'll upload it tomorrow because I think there has been a lot of questions on this. Orange 3 slot versus red. Pet knowledge percentage. It affects the few mobs. It does not affect boss rush. It does not affect Hardum. No real difference for world boss for last hit. It's more about the damage. You just need to deal enough damage so that you get the highest number of rewards in terms of the number of rewards you get, not in terms of the quality of the rewards. Quality of the rewards in the end is still RNG. Awaken a session team will be stronger in PvE. Okay, that's a lot of questions. Let me go to a map, do a bit of farming first. Reaper is stronger in PvE than Raven. Oh, there's someone to kill. Oops, he ran. Oh, it's useless. They actually made the change where you have 10 seconds of invulnerability when you just finish using a warp point. It was a fairly new update. Okay, someone died. Either someone killed my guildmate or my guildmate killed someone. Okay, my guildmate killed someone. No. I'm not used to chasing with Lahn. Awakening at the moment. Why is it that it changed direction? Okay, never mind. I have to figure it out. First time I'm using her in Black Sun. That guy just locked out, by the way. That's why he disappeared. The weird thing is I thought a lot of the hits should have the proper range. I was very near, but I don't know why the attacks didn't connect. Okay, let me just finish catching up chat first. Then I'll go hunting again. Awaken or Substantial Tamer. Substantial Tamer is stronger. Basically, Ascension Tamer is much faster. Paladin or Titan, which is better, depends on what content you want to do. Titan is stronger in the. It's slightly better in group versus group in terms of the amount of CC he has, not in terms of his own damage. I don't think you guys will be getting the special shop so soon, so the question isn't about whether spend silver on 3 slot, it's more of whether you should go for red or 3 slot. But honestly speaking, I think 3 slot is a bit expensive for you guys now. The amount of silver required. Hi Caster. No sorcerers or I think I've answered that. Donation through Streamlabs is troublesome. Yeah, the problem is Streamlabs doesn't allow the donation by pay now. Even the credit card one, I've been having a lot of problem getting it set up because there's some error with it where it keeps prompting going back to the wrong step in terms of the setup. I've already raised a ticket and the ticket staff already helped me do some stuff on it, but the problem still resurfaced. Okay, the damage against boss stone is quite a funny issue that, because for us right in Taiwan server, all along our understanding is that only the world boss stone has damage to world boss. The boss stone should not have. But I heard that in global right, the PA customer ticket staff right actually replied to say that it includes, which was very weird. And but for us right on Taiwan side right, if you ask the ticket staff such questions right, they will just give you the kind of very generic answer telling you to go and find out from other players, etc. They don't give a straight answer on it. So I got no way of verifying it, but my understanding all along is that the boss stone right do not include world boss. Knowledge completion, at least do those that give you the CP. But given that you guys are also at initial stage for farming, right? Farming as in the foraging, gathering, all that, right? Then you should get the as much of the knowledge as possible, because knowledge, honestly speaking, is something that is very fast. It's very fast to complete. What's good with which map? Probably you let me know which map. Paladin versus Destroyer, which one is better in the game? I'm stuck with both of them having red. Destroyer is better overall. Paladin is only good in arena, and even now she is not like the top in arena. My CP ranking is 4 in Taiwan. We can get 3 slot orange in Shakatsu, so when you guys get it next week, right? In theory, they should include it. just that the rate of getting it is much lower than 1 slot or 2 slot orange gear. Oh, hi Indra. Oh, Ramonas. Okay, I hope you had fun with that. Yeah, it's better to target for red and some 3 slot silver in the meantime. I'll do a video on that and upload it tomorrow, since it seems to be a very popular question now, which is understandable since you guys have the 3 slot coming out next week. Knowledge skill from pets give you a higher chance of getting knowledge from few mobs. That's it. And the knowledge from few mobs, right, once you get it, right, you no longer need it. So I would say knowledge skill is quite useless on the pet. The most important is the Black Spirit level, then your experience level. SP bonus, Black Spirit SP bonus first, then the SP bonus, character SP bonus. Then it's nice to have inventory. I think there should be one more, right? Let me look at my pets. Yeah, the best for the non main stat, right? Secondary stats would be this, and this, which is the Best Spirit, XP bonus, character SP bonus, and inventory. The rest is like anything goes. Reaper is okay actually, endgame wise. She's not too bad. I'll rate her above average or slightly above average. Okay. I need to do a bit of chasing with my Lahn Awakening. It's very weird that I couldn't hit that guy just now. It was so near. Tier 5, the 5th skill starts on tier 5. Yes, it's very hard to get best status on the pet. That's why I say I gave you the order in terms of priority of the stats for getting. So focus on those. Don't need to try for perfect for all. At least get the skill first. The role itself, right? The value itself, right? Is secondary first. First get the skill, then the role. The guy immediately lock out. Okay. Why is it assist? Somebody hit this guy too. He almost died, but didn't die. So it counted the other person as the main damage, I think. No wonder my potion is still set as the lower one. Okay. Okay, this is a loss for me at this rate. I need to change to my potion, and I need to set my HP. Okay, 90%. Did he chase me? No. Why did he not chase me? I was expecting him to chase me. Oh well. That guy, his CP is like only slightly lower than me. He's rank 5 or 6. life skills. Yeah, that's not good. You gotta get the Black Spirit. Very minimal. You need to get the Black Spirit because at least for the character SP, right? If you have it max, right, then it's not as important. But Black Spirit is something that I even did a video to say whether you should spend on Black Spirit. So try your best to get the Black Spirit on your pet skills. Yeah, that's good. Better than Paladin being the first. Otherwise, nobody, the Paladin players will be so butthurt again. Shy, yes, Shy skill is good. This is the Valencia map. The Black Sun only happens in the Valencia North and West zones. There's no cap for character XP percentage gain. I myself have like 310%, I think. And that's not counting the event, the hot time event. I don't understand. I don't know how to understand answer that question. Whether Taiwan is like the number 6, 7, or 8. I guess generally speaking, Chinese like the number 8 because it's supposed to mean like prosper. Okay, I guess this is alright. There's about 150k of points here, excluding my own. But there's someone else hunting here as well. Destroyer is okay in late game, but I would say the skill cap of Destroyer is higher. Another guy that auto lockout. Yeah, wait, then I just leave this map better. Yes, Lahn Awakening is the best class now. Oh man, that's painful for not getting pet from event reward. But don't worry, eventually pets will become more common. Especially when they give you guys the option to the lucky arrangement in the Shaka 2 shop. So by getting certain items, certain grade of items in Shaka 2, you get rewarded with a pet. Rather than hitting someone that's running, I might as well hit someone that's AFK. I mean, I'm still not very used to Lahn Awakening chasing. I think Lahn Awakening is not as strong at chasing than the Lahn Ascension. It's definitely much harder to chase. Okay. I will definitely stay Awakening. Lahn is quite easy to play in Arena and Mass PvP. This is the first time I'm playing her in Black Sun, so I'm not that used to it yet. I have to say Lahn is easier to chase on Lahn Ascension. But I think it's a matter of getting used to. I'm sure once I'm used to it, I will be able to chase as good as Lahn Ascension. Nightmare mode in Taiwan server. They have actually removed the Allion map nightmare mode for us. There's only the Hadun nightmare mode now. Yes, you can change the pet skill or like horse on Pearl Shop, but it's not using the item from Pearl Shop. Yeah, it's actually using a pet to change it. And that's for tier 5 and onwards. There was a lock already. At least you are ranked 32 life skills on the server. There's no one here already. Windwalker is actually okay in PvE, but like I've always been saying, right? Unless you want to have two different rangers in your character slots, it doesn't make sense to have the Lahn, sorry, not the Lahn, to have Windwalker instead of Huntress. I think it's mostly my guild members now, actually. Okay, that's nice. 20k points. Do I consider myself lucky in this game? Well, initially I was lucky enough to get a pink gear from World Boss. Other than that, I definitely have my ups and downs as well. Like for example, it took me 600 plus enhancement stones, right? Alchemy enhancement stones, right? To pump up my critical enhancement stone. So that was really unlucky. It's on the horse already, can't chase. If you want someone darting around the field, you might as well use Lahn or even Mystic. I really don't recommend using Windwalker unless you want to make one Windwalker and one Huntress, which is a waste of one of your character slot, honestly speaking. Top 1 Taiwan is Lahn Awakening now as well. He was using Tamer previously. He changed from Tamer to Shy, and then from Shy back to Tamer, and then now Lahn Awakening. It's not even out on Korea server for Ninja and Kunoichi. Not bad, this guy actually it hurt me quite a bit. But he's dead. Should be one of the top 10 CP characters. Wait, is my setup correct? Just in case I should check. Okay, it's correct. Red alchemy stones, the useless one, right? Okay, how should I put it? You should at least keep a victory stone, and if your CP is not high, then you need to keep one for the elephant for guild wars. Otherwise, honestly speaking, I use the red stones just for synthesis. I don't even bother with them. Alternatively, what you can do is sell them for silver to the vendor. At least it's a few million silver, I think. Yes, so. Okay, this might be promising. The number of points here is very high. But of course, it may be just be one high CP character other than me hunting around. What? That's way too fast of a reaction. Okay. This guy is actually not bad. I see him killing people quite frequently in the Battlefield of Sun. Actually, which totem am I equipped with? Not now. Oh, okay. I think I'll use the cheat since I'm soloing. $100k silver on NPC, that's terrible. Lahn came out almost 1 year after launch for us. Okay, I see my guildmate, which means I can leave this map now. I think he regretted getting down that horse. It's all AFKers here. $24k. Oh, why is my guild member being summoned here? Was there ISP guy? if they are all here, I don't think there's much points left. Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave. Yes, the higher level you do, the more boss rush knowledge you will get. There's next to no points here to be gotten. One meter distance from player. No worries, in this world there is no COVID-19. In the world of Black Desert Mobile. Looks like there's a combat going on. What? Just one guy? And he only has 8k points, it's a waste of time just to fight him. I'm out of here. Yeah, you should build different alternates. Different classes for your alternates, you'll get bonus for tower trials. Thanks Gandrick for the love. Hi Eric. Of course, I need to work from home too. I've been working from home even before the circuit breaker. Well, today is public holiday, it's Good Friday, so I don't work. And yes, I do work. If you notice, my videos or streams is usually taken at night. Except for the day when they released Lahn Awakening, I took a PM leave just for this. Because Lahn Awakening was something I was waiting for like 3 months. Since the first trailer video that I saw previously back in January. There's no one here, let's move on. No, I'm not a full-time gamer. I have a full-time job that is not gamer. Where are all of them? There must be some kind of combat going on, if they are not gathered. Where is it? Okay, there's enough people chasing that one person. How much points does this guy have? Wait, I'd rather answer the summons. No, my co-workers don't know that I'm number 4. Wow, Eric, you have so much leave to take. I only take when there's real big content. I'm Singaporean, not Malaysian. What do you guys think my age is? Make a guess. I get the feeling like the points are all mostly my guild members rather than anyone that we can kill. Yes, a berserker can wear a gladiator's costume, but not the weapon costume. Tamov is not recorded. Really? Are you in the army? That's the only scenario I can think of not being recorded. None of the guesses are real, are close per se. Okay, this guy, right? He's actually quite a good berserker. You see the way he jumps around. Sorry, not berserker, destroyer. But it's a waste of time to kill him. The amount of points is like so little. I'm gonna farm a bit of mobs so that the timer for me to use the warp point is up. Then I can use the warp point to leave. If there's raid gear, I do buy raid accessories, but not raid gear because I don't need raid gear. I don't really need raid gear, other than to craft ancient gems. 576 points is not worth the time. Yeah, I want to change to a different map. I wish I meet a guy like just now, you know, where I was chasing that guy for so long. I want to practice the chasing for Lahn Awakening. Ah, no wonder. Typically, as long as you've gone through army, you know, it's only in army where off is not considered per se. I'm not 40 plus yet. If you have the silver to buy red, why not? Red gear is always good to invest in. Someone with a nice enough CP came in. Go back down, see whether we meet him. Okay, I'm running. This is the number 2 CP guy who has like more than 1k plus points CP above me. So we run. He's probably busy killing the other people. Seems like it changed to Lancer actually. Is the guy chasing me? No? Okay. You can only use the lightstone in Banquet to craft red accessories. She just changed actually. In fact, she changed to Meiwa Awakening. I don't know why she's using Lancer now. Probably trying around, I guess. Messing around. That's why we were saying, actually in Battlefield of Sun, my guildmates were saying, ever since she changed away from Raven, right? That guy is just not as impactful. There's a Lahn Awakening as well. No point chasing. There's only about 80k points to be gotten from here, and this is a very big map. Skill system different with global? What do you mean? Do you mean this interface? We have the same interface from global as well actually. It's a choice for us to use that or this. Personally, I like this because it matches very well with my controller. Okay, let's go for the summons. Black Sun map. Yeah, there's significantly lesser people playing Black Sun now. Before Battlefield of Sun was out, right? Black Sun was like 4 days a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. So back then, Black Sun was all the rage. There's a lot of people playing Black Sun then. Now, It's like almost no one playing. It's very hard to find people to kill, honestly speaking. And because I joined the guild that's most active. Previously, before I joined this guild, right, it was honestly much easier for me to get 300k points because I killed them. But now I can't kill them, so yeah. But it's not easy to kill this guild also because most of the time they gather in groups and hunting. So typically you get kill 1 or 2 of them and you gotta escape. It's okay, I don't really care about the Black Sun reward much now. The Battlefield of Sun is better actually. That's also the reason why there's a lot more people playing Battlefield of Sun than Black Sun now. Yeah, personally I like this skill UI. It's a new UI for relatively new, maybe half a year now. And there's no points to be obtained here. Does double sprint on your horse stack? You need the best sprint. There's 2 different tiers of the sprint. Get the best sprint and get the other that increases your speed as it runs. The acceleration effect. The brief is only good if your crit rate is not at the cap yet. That's all. Because if you're having trouble getting the crit chance up. But once you get full rate, it should not be the case, especially full rate accessories onwards. Nah. I'll probably need to catch up with the chat later. Bot commands for questions. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should. Nah, I'll just do a video on branch. If there are people telling you that different classes should have different branches, right? It's not the case actually. Branch damage is very straightforward. Which branch to select is very straightforward. Do you know that number 2 CP person, right, when he was using Raven previously, right, it was quite hard for me to escape from him because of that Raven, that range skill that has such a long range. Now, just now when, I don't know whether he was Lancer, it looks like he was using Lancer, so it's like so easy to escape from Lancer. I don't know why he chose to use Lancer, honestly speaking. Maybe just for the rank arena? I don't know, but anyway, Wheels, right, they have enough money to keep changing class anyway, so that number 2 CP guy, right, he is definitely a wheel. In fact, he has the if I'm not wrong, he has a higher Blast Spirit level than the number 1 CP guy. His Blast Spirit level was very high. Previously, when my Blast Spirit level was something like 200, he was already 350. Or was it 250? I can't remember. He was already at the cap before we had our server merger. Paul Almaro, you can look at the video that I just uploaded today, the gear enhancement after +40. You'll see what is the use of the stones. Okay, there's only 2 minutes left. Unlikely that I'll be able to find someone to kill and get to 200k, which is the next reward point. 2 minutes, I don't think it's enough for me to get 20k also from farming. Please don't log out. Thank you. Okay, I think this guy can actually help me get the next reward. I'm going to do PvE farming now. Just in case, let's just change only the skill setup. Okay, let me catch up on chat. Yeah, my age is actually late 30s. Okay, we got the 200k points. Hi, Yap Chin In. Sorry, I just saw your message. Busy hunting just now. Yeah, actually, I was really tempted to change my Lahn Ascension to Lahn Awakening. Okay, I think let me go back to town. Blood Sign has ended. But there, although it looks like there's very little people in Black Sun, right? It's also because some of the guilds are some of the guilds are doing, right, is that they fill the map so full that outsiders cannot come in to kill them. So if you look at the guild ranking, right, I can tell you this guild and this and this and this, right, they are really good at filling up their maps. They really have like full attendance. So they fill up the map and nobody can go in unless one of them gets the DC or something. So those people, right, they still get a very nice overall guild points, as you can see here. My guild is still the strongest because my guild is really killing everyone. But these people, right, because they are so good at maxing out their map, right, no one can go in to kill them. That's why you see them still getting a very high points, even though they don't really have too many high CP characters. I think this guild has like 1 or 2. This guild, I don't think they have high CP. This one also. So yeah. Okay, let me continue reading chat. My raid gear, honestly speaking, I spent silver buying one of them. I got my pink sub weapon, and the remaining 4 I got it from the Shakatu boutique, which you guys do not have yet. Yeah, Raven is pretty good. I can show you guys that we have the semicircle as well. Oh, I'm not in the combat map. I'm actually waiting for the banquet to start. That's why I'm not going to any of the maps yet. Do I find the game fun or routine? Sometimes it's a routine, but there are still fun moments as well. Really? I sound like early 20s? Yeah, Black Series has a cap, but the cap is very high. So It's a non-essential cap per se. Only the wheels will hit the cap. Even me, I'm far from the cap. So our current cap, I think, is 400. It just got increased recently from 350 to 400. And you can see that I'm still at 285. I just hit master earlier today as well. So I'll probably slowly farm until I get the highest tier. Master is quite nice. You already get 3000 black pearls and 240 of the glory medals. Reapers, actually ever since that Raven buff, right, even I also saw a few Reapers changing to Raven as well. Next classes to be released on global should be Musa or Tamer. It's not really a lockdown for SG right now. They call it a circuit breaker. They still allow you to go out to buy essential stuff and to go for work for essential services. But yeah, there are people who are just basically ignoring all these restrictions. To me, at this point, I think it's more of a social responsibility. Is the new costume updated in my cash shop? Which new costume? Gotta tell me which new costume you're talking about. We have quite a few here. Yeah, we have quite a lot actually. That's shy. Did I buy per Abyss shares? No. It's not a bad thing if they give you guys global striker in global next, actually. Then all the paladins will suffer. Definitely, you can definitely craft raid weapon. You can craft every raid gear in future. Jeff, I'm glad my guides are informative to you. Because the only way to get pink gear now is to use the world boss materials to craft. So, as you can see, right, 150 to craft raid, 900 to craft an ancient or a pink gear. So that will definitely give you this option to craft in future. Master gives 2.2k BP. Oh, so the final tier for you guys is Challenger. It's called Challenger. Okay, because if I were to literally translate, it's King. Our King gives okay, I can see from here, but our King gives 4k black pearls and 300 of the glory medals. F1 Grand Prix. I don't think it will happen actually. Termian. Termian costume is a limited event costume. We can't buy it now, but previously we already had it. So my shadow has it actually. Actually, I think I have it on. No, I didn't buy for my LAN because my shadow has it, so I didn't buy for my LAN. I will make the video, but first off, I need to actually try out the buff from all the awakening classes. Void strength, that's you definitely need at least 5 dexterity workers. Vitality, I would say go for 60 20 20 population with vitality within the 60. Yeah, my darkness, correct. I forgot I changed her to darkness already. Why are they not opening the banquet today? Okay, never mind. In that case, right, let me just go to a farming map while we chat. Just current bookshot. Give Hamilton the Fury win. Too bad only Rangers and Valkyries as Warlock can climb. Yeah, I think the most important thing is adding a CP limit to this rank arena. I think it's really quite unfair to the non F non pay to win players. Today, right, I actually got teamed up quite a few times against one of my guildmates, right, who obviously has a better skill than me. After all, I only just started manual PvP, I think 1 or 2 weeks ago. But I still won him majority of the times because of CP difference. Because like once I get him down, knocked down, right, it's a high chance I win. I need 2 knockdowns to get him killed, but he needs like 3 to 4 to get me killed. My silver is in my pre-purchase here. I've been doing pre-purchase of 2 Asian accessories, so 30 billion, 30 billion. Okay, I was just saying. Okay, never mind. Let's go backwards. Is there a costume wardrobe where you can change the look? Yeah, we have the closet, or rather the wardrobe system. Monthly. The rank arena will be monthly this season. Each season is 1 month. That's wrong. Okay. Global is making it slow for you guys. Okay. Someone was asking about the wardrobe, right? So this is the wardrobe system. So your looks is here, the stats is here, and the effects are here. So you can see the effects is the life skills and the desert excavation skills. Then I have my stats here. Probably need to improve on my weapon. When I changed from Lahn Ascension to Lahn Awakening, I had a 4 CP drop. My guess is that rank arena, eventually they will nerf it such that there will be some CP limit imposed. You guys don't need to worry about it. That's typically how Per Abyss does. The initial content usually is great for pay to win players, but eventually they'll give F2P players a chance to catch up. You want to get a video about crafting raid materials, etc. later. Okay, sure. Actually, my gear progression video covers quite a bit of that, but if you need a specialized video on crafting raid, I can do it too. Arena rank. The arena rank doesn't decay if you don't play, it's just a matter of getting up to that point. So take for example for me, right, it's very hard to go up because it's not hard for me to win. It's hard for me to go up because right now I'm at I think number 3 or number 2 in the rank arena. So what this means is that it takes forever to match up, and when I finally do match up against someone, typically that someone has points lower than me. So when I win them, right, I only get less than 10 points. But if I meet a very skilled player who defeats me, right, I end up losing 30 plus points. So that's the challenge here. But so that's why I'm not doing hardcore arena rank grinding now. I'm just doing the regular 5 a day. What does a red chest give? Drop like 50 and sports level. Which red chest are you talking about? There are so many red chests. So zoom in and out is using the control and the middle mouse wheel button, or by default for LD player you can use F5. Second row middle costume. This one? I was using this for a very long time actually. You can tell that it's my golden costume that was changed with this costume. Because the normal golden costume is this or this for Lahn. I changed this. I was using this before the wardrobe system came along. Destroyer video, yes. I will get to that destroyer video soon. I probably need to do a Titan video before I change him to destroyer though. Personally, I quite like this costume as well. And this is my current favorite, of course, since I'm using it now. All of these are all the other different classes. This is nice too. This is the one where they always show in the promotion for Lahn, just that it's white color. I dyed this purple. Okay, let me go back to my look. Okay, I actually need to do a bit of relic fragments. Few drop chests. There are white, blue, and red chests from global. The best result we can get from. Oh, okay. I know what chest you're talking about. The spoils of war, right? Spoils of war. Even the red chest, yeah, it's not much of a good item actually. It's pretty much the same for us. But honestly speaking, it's been very long since I farmed in Elion map, so I can't really answer you, because I have been in Hadun map ever since Hadun came out. Classic promotional one is still the best. Yeah, I was using that for a short period as well until this costume with wings came out, and you know, because Lahn flies, right, so the wings are very fitting per se. Okay, let's try drawing 500,000 relic fragments. Let's see how many orange and red relics, or rather lightstone fragments that we will get. Okay. Zoom in and out using F5. Zoom out is F5. Zoom in, I think it's some other button. I can't remember which button. You can check the. Oh, I had a pre-purchase bracelet. You can see that the price for us here is close to 1 billion, but I'm buying at 3 billion so that I can get it. I have actually tried 2 billion, but I have not been able to get any purchases with 2 billion actually. It's really difficult to get. Hi, Carlo. Shrine climbing because Raven isn't good at fighting high CP players once they run out of evades. I'm gonna get knocked down and one combo will kill me. Yeah, Raven, I would say above average in PvP, but not the top. Okay, so I'll do up the 500k lightstone drawing. Is this considered good for you guys? Yes, right? Although of course orange is better, but I will never buy from this shop actually. It's not worth it. The difference for me to get number 1 is too much of a gap to chase. It's the Black Spirit level actually, and as well as my accessories and my relic. That is for crafting. Okay, wait, let me just do this setup, make sure the setup is correct. Okay, let's see how many orange and red lightstones we'll get. Even for us right now, the best source of boss stamp is either you buy at 5, that's fast. Either you buy at 5x the price now, or you spend cash to get boss stamps. Actually, my Black Spirit level has already caught up with a lot of players, but compared to number 1 and number 2 CPT guy, right, it's still very far. Because those guys are crazy. They have like 350, 360 kind of level. Even relic for us, we don't have a guaranteed orange. It's also guaranteed yellow. 5 million silver for 400 magical essence. I'll take that any day. If only accessories are sold in silver, no BP. The rate of red lightstone is very good, by the way. So when you guys get it, right, make sure you keep some of your lightstone fragments now. When they release either the red, both the lightstone and relic, when they release either the relic or the lightstone, then there's a good chance for you guys to actually get the red equipment. Red relic is very difficult, but red lightstone is much easier. You mean the number one and two, number one and number two? How much they have spent? I think they have spent more than Seirin, but less than BBDR. Red lightstones are easy to get because the how should I put it? The chance to get a good red lightstone is difficult. That's the difference. Hadum is still very far away for you guys, so no need to start saving right now. My recommendation is to save your lightstone fragments for the for when red lightstone is out for you guys. Then you can start drawing. Because the perfect red lightstone, right, is CP for all three values, and at 15 instead of because it ranges from 12 to 15. Sorry, 31 to 11 to 15. Yeah, I just showed just now, right? The accessory in the pearl shop, the yellow accessory was 5 million silver. Oh, I'm not playing on global version, not yet. You guys, right now the game is still at a very infant stage, so I mean, if BBDR can afford it, then kudos to him, right? I mean, if his spending is something that he cannot feel, is completely up to him. Who are we to say how much he spends, right? It's just that I would say that it's quite a staggering amount. That's all. Yeah, I know Seirin said 150k. So my guess is the Taiwan number one, number two, right? I think they spent almost the same amount as him or slightly more. There's a bug with this where sometimes it auto stops. Okay, let me go for a quick water break. Okay, I'm back. 1 million in SGD. That's the amount he spent. At least 1 million now. The Black Pearl for accessory is what's killing free to play. I actually agree. I think it's absurd the amount of cost you guys need to spend for accessories. Which is why I've been advocating, if you can, right, you don't need to go for Mystical so soon. If you can get yellow plus 5 across all, it's as good as Mystical. When Tamer is out, maybe I'll go to Global. Yeah, that's why I say the amount is a mind-staggering amount. Because there's someone was in the same guild as him, and from the guild mileage, right, you can easily calculate the amount that he has spent. BVDR almost catch up to your CP. Who's CP? When we started, okay, I started Taiwan server 6 months after launch. So back then, accessories were already available via silver purchase in the market. Do you get debuff when your bat goes away? Of course. It's the same, I believe it's the same system as you guys as well. Which server will I go to? I honestly don't know. Hi Kagura. No, I'm at the Taiwan server. Oh, okay. He is a true whale in that case, if he's like top player for two other different games as well. Yeah, it's a different world. No point comparing or envying or anything like that. It's just a different world. I do believe you guys should be able to use silver to buy accessories in future, which is why I've been saying, right, just hold on to it. Even if you see the videos, right, when I do the BDM global review, right, on the cash shop, my recommendation is also don't spend on accessories. You see that my recurring advice, right, is always to spend on boss stamps, because those are the things that follow you all the way. Even when your gear gets replaced from orange getting replaced by red, red getting replaced by pink, your Black Spirit knowledge is never being replaced. Your boss rush knowledge is never being replaced. And I will say this about spending cash in Black Desert Mobile. The amount of items you can get from the cash will only get more and more. So for example, for us, right, we also have the same issue as you guys now, where critical enhancement stone is very hard for us to get initially when it was out. Now it's like, I think I just showed, right, this week we have one Lahn chest, the Crimson Lotus chest. It gives 40 of the critical enhancement stones, or rather the enhancement stones guaranteed. 40. 40. It should just be the AP drop when you're overweight. Awakening Witch is good for PvP arena, but for GVG is okay only, just average. Maybe slightly above average. I'm pretty sure eventually server merge would happen in global as well. Hi, Derekon. Megalodon, yes, definitely Megalodon. If there's an even bigger term, then that should be used for them. Thailand server? Is there a Thailand server? There's no official Thailand server. For sure. Not that I know of. The only 4 servers I know of are Japan, Korea, Taiwan, and global. Unless you include Thailand as part of global. Should US stock out our Black Pearl? Yes. Black Pearls, right, in future, right, you will get those items, those chests, right, where you will get a lot of, you can get a lot of items from those chests. Golden chest is one of the example. Oh, you guys get a DP decrease. I see. Yeah, Ascender Witch has a very high skill cap if you want to be good in arena. Very high skill cap. Ah, okay, so Thai is also in global. Okay. Taiwan. Taiwan is not ahead of every server. Taiwan is only second behind Korea. We are 1 week behind Korea. Eric, yes. I think I did the review, right, for this week's global per shop. So I mentioned that you should buy the boss stamps. But buy the one that has the based on every level. The one where every 10 levels that you get a few more boss stamps. That one has more boss stamps value per se. Yeah, the China players are playing in Taiwan actually. Pink lightstones. Honestly speaking, I was also expecting pink lightstones, but given the fact that lightstones are being used for Hadum potion, right? I don't think there will be pink lightstones. It sounds a bit counterintuitive, lah. The use of lightstones have already been the future use of lightstones beyond raid is Hadum potions. There's already a functionality for them or use for them. Spend even silver to buy food for Black Spirit to increase the level. You mean you guys can spend silver to buy food now for Black Spirit? Yes, that's why there is the overweight system, and that's why Hadum is so popular for us now, because Hadum we will never get overweight. The items you get from Hadum you will never get overweight. But in return, right, the amount of silver you get from Hadum is less than if you did the normal Alio maps. Okay, it's taking really long to draw the fragments, to finish drawing the fragments. Oh, okay, buying yellow weapons for 1.5 to 2 silver. Wait a while more. Yellow weapons should drop even more in terms of the CV cost, silver cost once 3 slot mystical is out. My recommendation is wait for 3 slot mystical to be out next week. If you are really buying yellow silver. Buying yellow weapons using silver to feed to Black Spirit. Sure, James. I'm glad the advice helped with you. 100 black pearl chests worth 61 million. 61 million is not a small amount for you guys now, right? Wow, 44 million. That's much cheaper. The red lightstone on the light means the last highest tier lightstone that I've gotten. So that's the stats of the redstone that I've gotten. So the next time I get in this run, right? In this run of drawing, right? The next red lightstone that I'll get will also appear. It will refresh and keep showing the stats. Yeah, I would think that 60, although it's easy to farm, it is still quite a significant amount. So 100 black pearls, I don't know, it doesn't sound very worth it to me. So my advice remains the same. If you want to buy yellow weapons for feeding the Black Spirit, right, just wait for 3 slot Mystical to be out next week. Taiwan servers, when was it merged? I need to check. It was merged in July last year, so almost 1 year after launch. The rate of updates that you guys have should be faster. After all, you have so much content ready for you to catch up on. So the emergent server, what happened was that for us, right, I think there were 12 servers. So 6 servers were merged into one. Total of number of servers we have now is actually only 2. Over an hour or so. Okay, thanks, Matt. Yes, definitely save your lightstone fragments for when red lightstone is released in global. Okay, I think I don't have enough time to finish drawing the 500k lightstone fragments. Probably I'll stop after another 50k. Stop the stream. Yeah, kinda like 2 mega servers. When they first merged, there were so many people that's ridiculous. That's the reason why I turn off my notification because it's so irritating. It's like constantly spamming. Even now, it's also very it's like constantly spamming as well. If you are grinding an alternate character, you should of course grind for faster SP, right? So that once you are done with grinding him or her to 45 and then throw them into Tower of Trials and play your main character. Unless it's not an alternate character but a class that you want to change to. Then you don't throw into Tower of Trials but you still go for faster SP. Because once you go for faster SP and hit the Ascension, right, you'll be much faster in terms of farming. Serendia market is like people on a famine waiting for food. Okay. Actually, it's the same for us here also. Red accessories and pink equipment, right? It gets wiped out really fast as well. That's why you see me putting 3x of a pre-purchase price for just red accessories. When raid gear started to be generally available for everyone? Wow, not easy for me to remember this. It's really quite a while. I can tell you when pink gear Started to be common for everyone. Oh, I love Lahn Awakening actually. The only thing I didn't like earlier today was during Black Sun. I'm not sure whether it's just that particular bug or something. I was so near to the character and yet dash attack and the hook range grab didn't hit. So it was a bit weird on that. But I need a few more chasing before few more rounds of getting used to it. Yeah. But other than that, Lahn Awakening is fantastic in PvP, group versus group, and PvE as well. She has dethroned Tamer and Mystic in PvE and PvP respectively. The maximum price of one boss stamp is 250k, yes. But for us, right, it's 5x the price now if you want to buy. If you want to be able to get it. Only 30 rate items? Wow, that's so little. Class change feature was released somewhere in October/November. Dragon Nest. Yeah. I was playing Dragon Nest PC like 6 years ago. We have a social point shop. As and when we will get a special social points shop event, the event shop, where you can buy a lot of stuff with it. Residue, essence, even enhancement stones. If your main is already level 70, don't you want to be farming more in your main? I would think that your main will farm faster. Will be better at farming. That's why I say pump your alternate character with a faster SP, pump it up to 45, throw them to Tower of Trials, and use your main to farm. You can save your boss rush attempts until you can farm 99, but it will take quite some time until that happens. And honestly speaking, eventually the boss rush knowledge, right, is more on quantity than quality. Especially since now you guys have the auto repeat function. No, the opener was running. That's why the opener wasn't super armor skill. She was running, and I was actually draw closer to him, unless there was a lag, and I'm not really that close to him. Freedom Guild, yeah. Tamer used to be number 1 in PvE for very long. Now she's number 2 thanks to Lahn Awakening. No, do all at once, Rohith. Try to exchange as many special boss rushes at once, so the chance of getting them is higher. Broken totem? What's that? The totem? The 3 slot versus raid gear, right? I will do a video tomorrow and upload it tomorrow. So at least you guys can refer to that. At least because I'm getting this question a lot, so I think I might as well do a video on it so that it's clearer for you guys as well. Okay, I actually need to stop my stream now already because my wife actually wants to use the computer to play Overcooked 2. I don't know whether you guys heard of that game before. It's actually a good family game. Totem, the resources for Totem, you can get it in the map, normal Hadu map, or you can get it in the red spear, right? You can only get in the red spear you can only get in the foremost map. Okay, let's see the lightstone that we have. Orange is 24, red is 11. So all of these stats are terrible. This is bad, terrible as well. It's not 15. As long as it's not 15, it's terrible. And none of them has triple CP. So you see, even after spending what 330k lightstone fragments, I didn't get a single one with 3 CP. Okay, time to feed them all for creating potions. There's a lag. How many potions did I get? About 1300 or 1400. Alright, thanks everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye. I can answer other questions in... I should be streaming tomorrow as well, because tomorrow there is Battlefield of Sun. Alright, thanks everyone for watching. See you next video or stream. Bye.